If you're tired of the generic font options on your website and you're searching for simple ways to add custom fonts to WordPress, then you've found the right video. Custom fonts are a great way to make your site stand out by enhancing the overall aesthetics, boosting readability, as well as influencing the visual impact and personality of your brand while giving you better control over the typography. Now, whether you're new to or familiar with WordPress, uploading custom fonts can seem a bit complex. However, in the next few minutes, I'll show you which font format you need to consider before uploading, 3 easy ways to install custom fonts on WordPress, as well as a few best practices that you can implement to optimize your site in order to load custom fonts more effectively, ensuring that they don't slow down your site, all without touching a single line of code. And if you watch to the end, I'll share a few sites where you can download fonts for free for personal use and for commercial use coming up. Hi, I'm Michael from WP Rocket, the easiest and most powerful performance plugin for WordPress. On this channel, we share educational content and resources to help you make your website better, faster, and lighter. So consider subscribing if you're ready to enhance your website's performance. So let's talk font formats. In order to ensure fonts display correctly across all platforms and devices, it's crucial to choose the right format. There are just about 4 common font formats that you should consider. The first is Open Type Fonts, or OTF. These are the most commonly used web fonts and a registered trademark of Microsoft. They generally work with almost all major browsers. TrueType fonts, or TTF, were developed by Microsoft and Apple in the 1980s and are widely used for both Windows and Mac OS. Web open font formats known as WOFF, a broadly used format for web pages and recommended by the World Wide Web Consortium. Now, WOFF 2.0 is considered a better option than the first version due to superior compression. However, it isn't supported by Safari and Internet Explorer, but works well with Chrome, Firefox, and Opera. Finally, Embedded Open Type Fonts, or OEF, are the compact kings of OTF used for embedding in web pages, and guess what? They all get the thumbs up from major browsers. So which one should you choose? Well, for safe measure, I recommend going with Open Font Format. Now, if you're unsure whether your font is compatible with your default browser, try using the online font face generator from transfonter.org. This tool allows you to easily convert any font to a web-friendly font format. With your fonts downloaded and ready to go on your local machine, it's time to get them on your WordPress website. The first method we look at utilizes the native upload option in the site editor. Now, if you're using version 6.5 or newer of WordPress, uploading custom fonts directly via the site editor makes life a whole lot easier. To upload fonts with this method, head over to Appearance, click Editor, and then open the Global Styles panel. From there, navigate to the Typography section and click on the Manage Fonts icon. Great! Click Upload Font, and when the pop-up appears, select your preferred font file. For this example, I've got Gotham ready in the Open Type font format and ready to go. Now, once you've uploaded your font file under the Library tab, click it and you'll see various font variations at your disposal. Need to tidy it up? There's always a delete button at the bottom for your convenience. And if you're using font options from Google Font Library, then head over to Install Fonts tab, click Allow, then search or browse for your desired font. Here I'm opting for Playfair Display, one of my favorites. Pick your font variants and hit Install. It's really that effortless. Now, for those of you using page builders, there's a good chance you can easily upload custom fonts without needing an extra plugin. Popular page builders like Elementor, Divi, Bricks Builder, and Breakdance offer features to do just that. Now, not every page builder has this feature, but for those that do, it's a real time saver. And not to mention, it spares you from having to add yet another plugin to your WordPress setup. Now, if you want to get started with your page builder, I recommend searching for the page builder name along with custom fonts in Google, and I was able to find some documentation and videos for each popular option. Each builder had clear steps and examples, making it straightforward to upload and apply custom fonts. It's definitely worth checking out if your builder supports this, as it can streamline the customization process. Now, if you want more control over your fonts, or if your theme doesn't have built-in typography options, using a plugin is a great way to add custom fonts. A great free option is the Custom Fonts plugin by Brainstorm Force, currently installed on over 300,000 sites. To install this plugin, hop over to your WordPress dashboard and click on Plugins and select Add New. type in custom fonts in the search bar and look for the one by Brainstorm Force. Once you've spotted it, hit install and then activate. With the plugin activated, navigate to Appearance and then Custom Fonts. Here you'll see the option to add a new font. Click on it and you can choose from a variety of fonts under the Google Fonts tab. This plugin also lets you upload and apply your own custom font files, managing everything right there in your WordPress dashboard. After uploading, it's easy to assign these fonts to specific elements like headings, body text, and more. This plugin is a great option for giving you complete control over your site's typography, especially if you're looking to venture just beyond Google Fonts. Great, now that we added our fonts, it's crucial that we consider optimizing your site's performance when using custom fonts for a seamless user experience. Let's cover 2 common best practices to ensure your fonts don't slow down your site. First, I recommend sticking to 2 or 3 fonts and using them consistently across your site. Too many fonts can bog down your site. Now, if you're unsure about how to pair fonts, you can use free online tools like FontPair to help. It's been an invaluable tool for me matching beautiful Google fonts effortlessly for over 100 diverse projects, as well as other custom fonts. Also, I'm curious to know what your favorite font is. Mine are Montserrat, Playfair Display, and Gotham. But let us know yours in the comments below. Next, consider preloading your fonts. Typically, browsers load site resources in an order which isn't always optimal. Preloading gives you the control to prioritize certain resources, like your custom fonts. With this approach, you can enhance first impressions and keep users on your site, reducing layout shifts for a smoother experience. For preloading, you have 2 options: manual insertion of your code in your WordPress website section, or using a tool like WP Rocket. WP Rocket simplifies the process by automatically detecting and preloading critical fonts. This was even better established in our latest version 3.19. More on that in this video. With WP Rocket, there's no more manual URL hunting. Just enable the feature and WP Rocket prioritizes fonts used above the fold on both mobile and desktop. Alright, you've made it to the end. Let's talk about those free fonts like I promised. First up, Google Fonts. It's totally free, even for commercial use, and has a massive library to choose from. Then there's Font Squirrel. Love the name, and it's also super reliable, and many fonts are cleared for commercial use as well. Just double check the license for each one. Now, you've probably heard or seen dafont.com as well. Lots of created fonts here, but heads up, most are free for personal use only. Now, if you got a bit of budget and want to access even more, Adobe Fonts is included in the Creative Cloud and is licensed for commercial projects. And Envato Elements gives you thousands of premium fonts plus other design goodies, all covered under a commercial license. Just always make sure to check the font's license before using it in anything for clients or for business. So that's it. What do you think? Pretty simple, right? Let us know in the comments which of these 3 methods you decide to use for adding custom fonts to your WordPress website. And remember, prioritizing speed is key when you're choosing your fonts to ensure your site stays fast and efficient. And if you enjoy content like this, give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon so you're notified as soon as we post new content. We've got plenty more tutorials like this and more to help you speed up your site. Check out this video here for more tips and tricks. That's all for now. See you in the next video.